You know, really, this is the only place where this could happen, bringing the academic and teaching mission and the public and our society together. So I welcome to our stage Mark Booth and James Turrell.
I am a Quaker, and I am playing hooky from meeting to be with you this morning.
Same here.
But as such, as you and I know, and maybe a few other people know, silence is a very important part of being a Quaker and attending a Quaker meeting. And so I'm wondering, James, if I may call you James, if you would share with us your thoughts about the importance of sound or the importance of soundlessness to your creations. Thank you.
Well, first of all, I did something that was very difficult for me to come to because I was with a conservative Quaker meeting, and they often, if it was gathered, which means if this group, and it is group meditation, when a meeting is gathered, it has a certain feeling. They would just let it run on, and it might go on up to 2 hours. So today they sort of limit the meetings to 1 hour, and generally most of the meetings are in silence, but there are some that are near university towns that will have more discussion, and we always called those popcorn meetings because people would stand up and pop off. So the silence wasn't in all the meetings, but in general I'd say it was something that was looked upon as favorable. So I liked, and that's one of the reasons, aside from my grandmother telling me to go inside to greet the light, I did enjoy this idea of without talk. Now silence is a very strange thing, because if you make an anechoic chamber and get in a room that has no sound, you find that the body is quite loud, and you hear yourself, you hear the blood coursing through your ears, and so it becomes actually quite powerful to hear oneself. But this idea of the visual ministry was very strong to me. There's an oral ministry, because they do ask that if you do have a leading, that you give it to others. And this is one of the reasons the Quakers decided they weren't going to get rid of the priesthood, they were just going to get rid of the laity. Which, an interesting proposition. So I enjoy that, and I enjoy that they have a dogma of no dogma. Now, that's a little bit of an oxymoron, but that's pretty much it. So this was something that did help me a lot and also in thinking, because what's also nice is after you have been meditating, to just stay and think. And that's when a lot of thoughts will come. It's almost like coming out of the dream. You know, when you wake up, the dream is leaving you from the moment you awaken. It's just like New Year's resolutions. You have them for a while and they're with you, and so you have to keep going to do it. This is the persistence. Maybe this is this gift that we were talking about, something something given to me that I took a while before accepting, is this idea that you can sit down, and after this sort of clearing of mind is to let things come and sort of see their importance. And because a lot of the things that we had from the day before, this day before's baggage, yes, we are reincarnated into this new day, a gift, to be sure, but we often bring with it all the problems we had before. So letting those go is important. And it's not even an act of forgiveness or forgetting, but one of sort of setting them aside. And so that was very important in some of the Quaker teachings, but those come in all religions. You find that in most religions, and I think that Buddhism is very good with that too. I mean, one of the things that Buddha said is he said, stop your suffering. And actually what he meant was, stop your suffering. Stop it. Really, just stop it. Quit. Maybe not quite like that, but...